Wow. Did you get Mastodon to do the your intro there?
That would be James. The man, the myth, the legend.
I am impressed.
And maybe Tana, our creative director, might have had like a brief thing in it, but not really. It's mostly me doing it.
That was some rock out with your cock out music, man.
I dig it. That was pretty rad.
Morning, everyone.
That's
good morning.
We already have a rock out with our cock out, so you know it's going to be a good show.
Cheers.
All right. Well, let me get things started here. I think that's what I'm here to do. Welcome, everyone.
Out with our tongues out.
There you go. That works too. Participants and audience members, if you are out there, this is The Hot Seat, an internet game show that might also be referred to as Are You Smarter Than a Canadian? I am the host, moderator, judge, jury, and executioner, Mark Reed. I'm also the host of the Zen Sandwich podcast when I'm making better use of my time. Welcome, audience. Those of you viewing out there, if you are there, I encourage you to participate in the comments as we go along. Feel free to type answers. It will be a sort of ongoing a la Who Wants to Be a Billionaire lifeline to help the teams or to sabotage the Canadians. And I think James already run away. He's already got
scared. We're down 50% already. It's going to be a long day. Got some heavy lifting to do.
Well, you'll still be fine on the sports questions. So here are
in here and showing up and being a whole team. Yay us.
Here are the rules. Time permitting, we will engage in as many rounds as we can squeeze in about half an hour of questions, activities, or just my arbitrary subjective judgment at times. With each round being worth 10 points. It was going to be 100, but apparently our scoreboard only counts tens.
It's Canadian.
That's, I should have known. All of this culminating, of course, with a final Jeopardy-esque question in which both teams will be able to wager a portion of their accumulated points. I will explain how that works in the hot seat when we get there. Let me quickly introduce the teams. Let's start with the visiting team, and let's face it, my preference to win. They are the host of the World Tonger Federation News podcast. Haleigh, Frankie, she goes by many monikers. Oversouth is in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Woohoo! And out of Alexandria, Virginia, we have Geoff Wallner. Haleigh, Geoff, tell us a bit about your show. What does Tonger mean?
Tonger means whatever it means to you. You get to choose what Tonger means. That's what the beauty is of Tonger. Hi, friends. We're so happy to be here.
That's for Geoff. Anything to add to that?
That's it. It's the Seinfeld of sports. It's a game about nothing. You grab tongs and you throw some shit. You have some fun. You create the rules as you go, and then you become present in the present.
Brilliant.
Tonger.
That is
the present Dutch husband Tonger, for those of you who have been paying attention in the Tongerverse.
Wow.
Present Dutch husband Tonger. We get psychical points, right? We get extra points right now for like the being on the same frequency. We get that, right?
Let me check. Judges? Oh, it's a no. All right. So
you're displeased.
Sorry,
moving on
for having
now.
I see how it is.
And 5 points deducted for interrupting. Okay, now for the home team, they are hosts of the wildly popular Soaring Profits podcast on YouTube, despite their Canadian heritage and gloomy topics. Truly, folks, they are good people with good hearts. Well, at least James is. Welcome to, your own show, James and Patrick. They don't actually have last names. They just stand alone like Cher and Madonna. They're just James and Patrick. And tell us a bit, not too much, really, about Soaring Profits, fellas.
Well, thank you. Thank you to our own show. I appreciate all you folks out there. Shut the fuck up. It's good. It is Father's Day. I have got a Caesar. This is a strictly Canadian drink. You guys would call this a Bloody Mary down south, but that is wildly inappropriate for a Canadian to be saying that sort of thing. So it's 9:30, almost 10 o'clock here. I guess it is 10 o'clock here in Canadian time. And what better thing to do to have a few drinks, answer some stupid questions I'm sure Mark's brought up here, and then, I don't know, maybe beat the kids later. It's a good Father's Day.
All right.
All of
That
those
told
things
us
are great.
that told us nothing about Soaring Profits podcast, but okay, James, you want to add something to that?
That's my emotional
First
state.
of all, I just like to not take credit for this show. This is entirely Mark Reed's show. So
To take full credit for this show up top immediately, please and thank you.
So when we get canceled because of this show, Soaring Profits Media was forced
By
by
Frankie.
lots of money.
No, listen, it's okay because Frankie's going to start a PR firm. Don't worry about it. We will totally rebrand you and everything will be fine. It's going to be even bigger and better than before.
Well, in that case, this is our show. It's amazing. We we conceptualized it, created it. But yeah, we are Soaring Profits and we love telling stories. That's enough about us.
Awesome. All right. Well, in the words of the famous UFC referee, John McCarthy, are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it on. Does nobody know John McCarthy?
There was no music.
Round
for that?
one.
I figured
Yes.
there was.
Man, this is such a like hillbilly game show. I'm telling you.
Well, that's all
Wait-
right.
Well,
wait
where
till you
is the
see.
host from? Actually, we never got to the introduction of Mr. Mark Reed. The one
I am from the great state of Alabama. And don't worry, there might be a few questions about Alabama somewhere along the way here.
Very
But-
exciting. I can't wait.
Round one. I'm excited too because throughout the hot seat, I've always been a fan of game shows. And so I would like to pay homage to some of my favorite game shows. And we start with one right now. Everyone will participate in this first activity. It not only gets you 100 points, or I'm sorry, 10 points, but it will also get you the first question when we move to trivia. In an homage to The Price is Right, you will write down your estimation of the retail value of the following item in Japanese yen. The closest to the actual retail value in Japanese yen.
Can we get a brand?
Without going over, just hold your horses there, Patty. Without going over, then you will gain 10 points for your team and the first turn in trivia. Again, you are estimating value in Japanese yen. So what we have here is a lovely solar-powered Seiko watch made entirely in Japan, elegant enough to be worn with a suit and tie in the courtroom, yet stylish and simple enough to wear with your Bermuda shorts and Crocs on the beaches of Prince Edward Island. That is a genuine leather wristband with a titanium casing. And did I mention it was a Seiko? What is the retail value in Japanese yen? We will go in the order from my least favorite competitor here and proceed to my favorite. Patrick, what do you have written down?
I was just assuming it was me. Patrick's still writing. He's converting. He's looking at graphs, converting the Canadian dollar into the yen, doing all that math that he knows so well.
I'm going to go with 8,700 yen.
8,700 yen. Okay, and that's Patrick's. All right. My next least favorite, James.
Okay. I wrote mine in Japanese, and I know it's the correct answer.
Is that?
So, there you go.
What is that? I can't read it.
That's
And I read Japanese.
I wrote mine in Japanese, so
It looks like something
Yeah,
high
I
school.
I was going to say that's Salazar High School.
Yeah, that's some high school. All right, so 0. All right, so 8,700 is the closest so far. Geoff, how about you?
We're doing this Price is Right style, baby. We're going 8701.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, and Frankster.
I'll give you 6 skeins of hand-dyed yarn for it.
Wow, and that is close. I believe Jeff Wallner wins with 8,701 yen. It is actually retail valued at 30,000 yen, but you didn't go over. But so there you go, 10 points, Tongerians. Now,
so that's what this says. It says 37,000 yen in Japanese, and audience, go check that out. Go Google it and tell Mark I'm right.
So, as a bonus and an homage to Let's Make a Deal, you can keep that 10 yen, or you can take the points that are in this dunce cap right here.
Ooh, that dunce
Or
cap is pretty fun. I dig purple and green.
in this a lampshade turned upside down. You can keep your 10 safe. You might lose some, or you might gain some.
I'm super into that. That's a lampshade. I'm super into this
Are we on a
lampshade.
Japanese game show all
Can
this?
we get
Is
a
it
360
cake?
of the lampshade? Can I I need a little bit more here.
You need to see the lampshade in action.
I need a 360. Yeah, I need I want you to be showcasing this to me. Aren't you supposed to be doing a Vanna White sort of situation?
Well,
Take
this
a
is
bite
more
out
of
of it.
This is more of a let's make a deal situation. So I'm
question,
Monty
though.
Hall. I'm Monty Hall right now. Yes.
I'm just
How
gonna
did
say they
some
still
man-
had hot models holding the stuff. I think this game show is lacking in hot models.
I
Or
think you
you
got a
can
great
just-
model here.
You can
But
keep
I-
your 10 points, or you can gamble. That's basically what it's coming down to.
Well, first of all, how did a guy from Alabama come into possession of a dunce cap? It just seems totally off brand.
That's a whole nother show.
I think he wore it daily at school.
I vote for the lampshade. It's got some mermaid vibes to it that I'm.
I'll
kinda
second the
digging.
lampshade. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I'm feeling good
Okay.
about this lampshade.
So they are forfeiting their 10. So you can take their 10 points off.
We didn't. We
and-
don't need any. There's our Tongerverse will give us infinite.
right.
points.
And
It's fine.
so, and all of these presumed that we were going to be dealing in hundreds. So the last digit is cut off. Okay.
No, we
so-
presume we're dealing in millions.
So they now have 1 point.
We have 1 million points.
Yay.
Yay!
They have 1 point.
Last
Okay.
digit is cut off. What is it? Diabetic clinic?
Oh,
Well, it was
Ew.
supposed to be, we were supposed to be dealing in hundreds. So this was this
yeah,
was a
but our
wa-
tech guy couldn't figure out how to use a scoreboard. So
Let's move on to some
Fire.
classic trivia, shall we? Okay. Why don't we let the poor Canadians go first? Here's your question. It has 5 multiple choices. Why not? Which U.S. state has the most ghost towns? That is, abandoned towns with no registered population. Is it A, Texas, B, California, C, Alaska, Haleigh's home state of South Dakota, or E, Chicago?
Patrick.
Do you can we share this, James? We're gonna work on this.
Yeah,
together?
you guys, yeah.
We were kind of together. I would go with Alaska because didn't they have a gold rush and then they all disappeared?
It's where my heart goes.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
my
I-
first one. I
I'm
was
down
waiting
with
for
and
Alabama to pop
also-
up there, and just with the trend of
Yeah.
Mark Reed.
So-
And
Officially-
also Alaska is a Canadian province. So I think we should go with Alaska.
So official answer, Alaska. That is incorrect. So would you like to steal Tongerians? The
I would
the
like
U.S.
to steal Alaska. I thought I just heard the Canadians trying to steal Alaska from the U.S. of A. How dare you?
So Alaska's no longer available. What U.S. state has the most ghost towns?
It's Canadian.
Okay, Tonga,
Tongafornia.
California. You are all incorrect. And
It's Alabama.
We are dumber now for having.
Thanks for coming to the show and learning nothing.
It is Texas. Moving on. Okay. Round
Someone in
3.
the audience check that and tell us
I-
that the Canadians
I-
were in fact right, and it was the
I double-checked.
Alaskan Canadian province.
I double checked everything here. Round 3 is entitled "Has the Alzheimer's Set In Yet?" I will hold up a collection of 20 images, and you will have 20 seconds.
Ooh, this is fun.
Yep. Got my
I'm a
time
guy. All I
ready.
need is 20 seconds.
20 seconds to memorize 20 images. I will then pull the images down, and each team will go back and forth, recalling the images without repeating what one that they've said before that the other
Hey.
team has said. First team to
It
get
looks
stuck.
like
Get
the other
caught
team
cheating
is gonna
by
write
look.
stuff, and that's not allowed.
That is not allowed on this one. Yes, you cannot write this one. This one,
Okay.
in fact, hold your hands up so I can see them throughout the duration of this particular. You're going to be able to write later on. I'll give you one later on that you're going to be able to write, but this one you can't. Okay, 20 seconds to memorize 20 images. You'll go back and forth, and if you get stuck or you lose, the other team gets 100 points or 10 points. Ready? Set.
What is this?
Go.
You are actually holding up images. What a magnificent thing. I love it.
Yeah, and hopefully you can see there's something for everybody here.
There's something for everybody here. I
Yeah.
actually love it.
Even me.
The production quality of this show is just
I know.
Just
It's really
awesome.
good. Yeah.
All right, that is 20 seconds. So let's let the Canadians, the Soaring Prophets, they don't have any points. They can go first.
I will
Name.
lead with the capybara mark.
The what?
The capybara.
The capybara. That is correct. Even though your pronunciation was very Canadian. Yes. All right, capybara. Check.
Sorry.
Who's all right? So Tongers, your turn.
Which one do you want to pick? Because I know that me and my dad spotted Darth Vader immediately.
Yeah, Darth Tonger right out of the gate.
Darth
All right.
Tonger right out of the gate, 100%.
Check. All right, back to you, Soaring Prophets.
Well, my favorite drink, and also soon to be sponsor of this show. I'm sure if you're out there and you make coffee and you're in a white cup, please do contact us, the sponsor.
Ding, ding, ding. All right, back to you, Tonga, Republic of Tonga.
I saw some sushi, which is tasty, and I would love to have me some sushi.
Salmon's my favorite kind too. All right, back to you, Soaring Prophets.
Spicy salmon rolls.
Man in a
Yum.
blue shirt.
Do you know who that man is?
Well, if the production quality was slightly better,
Yeah, I'll give you that. That is actually Geoff Probst, host of Survivor. But man with the blue shirt, that's fine. That counts. All right.
perfect.
Tongerians.
Got me a stogie up in here.
Oh, yeah. You know I had to. All right. Good
Oh.
job, Geoff. Next, Canadians.
I know it's supposed to be specific, but man in a red shirt could not see a face.
Well, now that one, I
Could not
guess-
see the face.
I know it's a Canadian Mountie. I'm still going to give it to you.
Oh,
You really
Gosh, that did not look like a Mountie.
should have got that one, but okay. I'm being
that
generous.
did not look like a Mountie. I think you
Well-
have the old uniform. There's a brand new uniform that's
Does
very
anything-
different.
Is there any difference in my mind? I don't care if it was the first ever.
I
Okay.
think the Tongerian Mounties and the Canadian Mounties might have finally settled their ages-long feud that they've been having recently over a game of Tonger, I do believe.
I think they did it with Bad Moonshine and Tears.
Oh, Bad Moonshine and Tears is the name of
Yeah.
my new band.
Nice.
I was going to say title of your porn video, but
I mean, either or, right? Like, market it however you gotta.
2 girls, 1 tongue.
Tongers, do we have an
Oh,
answer?
now we got it. Oh, we didn't respond. Sorry, there was a hot
Hmm.
air balloon in there that makes me pretty
It
excited.
Sure was. Hot
that's
air
pretty
balloons.
cool.
Hot air
There
balloons
was
do
a
it for you, huh? All right.
sumo wrestler mark.
Yeah, I'm a fire
There's-
sign.
There sure was a sumo wrestler. All right. Next.
I
Back
saw
to
a
you.
lucky hat, a lucky
what?
hat, checkered hat.
Yeah. Does anybody know, Geoff? Do you know whose hat that might have been?
Bear Bryant.
You get an extra point for that.
Ew, I like extra points.
All right. What else?
I've already proven I have Alzheimer's. So Pat
Watermelon.
There was watermelon. There you go.
did not see a watermelon.
It was in the bottom corner.
There was I saw a watermelon too. But
Back.
that's the last thing that I'm remembering now. You better save me over here, Joseph.
There was a pig skin that was staring me right in the face.
Absolutely.
There was absolutely.
An American football there. All right. Back to the Canadians. Uh-oh. We're in trouble now.
What do you got, James? You got anything?
You're gonna die. When you find out, you're gonna
I believe there was a maple leaf.
there you go.
You liar. You didn't see that.
No, I'm telling you. I'm waiting. I'm trying to get some team help here. Like everyone now knows exactly what Soaring Prophets is. This show has just made this so transparent. Pat carried the goddamn load. James,
All of it.
ripping off here. Yeah,
He is
Terrible.
just one big load, as I like to
There
call
are
it.
there are all right.
Father's Day, if not
Every
for one big load.
everybody hold your load just for a
Has
few more
anyone heard
rounds.
the joke
Okay.
that you should not kiss your mom on Father's Day? I'm just saying. Cheers.
We've got 6 more images here, and the ball is in the Tongerian's court.
What do you got over there? I'm not remembering anymore.
Oh, that's too bad.
We had a marble statue of Randy House.
Boo boo.
There was in my timeline. I remember that. I think that
Pandering to the audience does not get you points.
That will be
disagree.
10 points. 10 points for the Soaring Prophets. What you did not get was a map of the state of South Dakota.
Excuse me, that's a rectangle. That's a rectangle is what that is.
It literally says
South. That was like the legend.
It's got the vermilion dip. It's legit.
It literally says South Dakota on there.
I thought that was the title of the page.
If it doesn't say South Dakota, go down with a friend, it's not legit.
We literally had Geoff Wallner's book, The Path
Oh.
to Perfection.
Wow, we are just not self-promoters, are we?
Yeah.
Because we're here to support our Tongerian fam. That's what it is. We're just so focused on making everybody else happy. That's
So,
where
Mark,
we come from.
in the future, if you talk to your tech guy, we can like make a digital copy of that, pop that right up on your screen.
Well, yeah, in the future, if we don't get canceled, if I don't get fired from this, let's move on to round 4, shall we?
If you don't get canceled and fired, you're doing something wrong.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Round the scores there, Mark, before we go
wait,
on.
it's yeah.
Do you want to recap the scores there? Just
Yeah.
It looks like it's 10-1 Soaring Profits over the Tongerians.
No, we still have 1,000,000 points. I don't know what you must need your eyes checked. I don't know what you're talking about.
So does that mean officially I don't have Alzheimer's? I need to know.
No, there was some heavy lifting done by your partner there, bud.
Yeah, if you're with Pat, you don't collectively have Alzheimer's, I think is how that works.
Yeah.
So as a bonus, I don't want you guys to get too far in the lead, but as a bonus and tribute homage to Press Your Luck, if you would like.
Do you have any game shows from like the last millennia?
No, I'm an 80s guy.
That's it.
So,
like it's all like before I was even conceived.
There are
we gonna say
5.
no whammies, no whammies. Stop.
Yes. So I'm going to like circle my hand over the top of these 5 options here, and they have been carefully distributed. And they may or may not be some whammies or some bonuses. So you need to say no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, stop. And when you say stop,
Nice.
I'm gonna smack down on wherever my hand is.
I'm gonna say as a child, favorite show, and I really hope
you gotta
have
call
the
this
little
child, don't
whammy
fuck it
that
up.
goes across the bottom of the screen doing the little dance, because that would be cool.
There's only one way to find out.
Patrice,
Do it, James.
oh, I've always wanted to. This is big. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop. I'm gonna say that he did not stop when I said, wait. I call foul. Replay that. I did not stop on that card.
Now, someone name me what that little demon is. I must know.
That's a whammy.
That's a whammy.
Press your luck.
Oh my God,
I
you
am.
people are too young.
And they're
Too
not
young.
all whammies. They're not all whammies. So.
The greatest show ever.
The
It was a
greatest
fine show.
ever.
All right, so there goes your 10 points. The score is 1-0 after 20 minutes of play. All right, here we go.
I was gonna say it's a hockey
Okay.
game.
Moving on, round 4. Everybody loves a good scavenger hunt. You are all in your respective homes, except for Geoff, who's in a hotel room, but maybe he can still play. It doesn't really matter to me, actually. Essentially,
Don't ask for that hooker. 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 Don't ask for that hooker.
That was supposed to be a secret.
No,
I think you would-
hooker.
I think you would get the most points, right? Essentially, the first person to go and bring back and show me a spoon will get 10 points for your team. Ready, set, go.
Oh, what?
Hurry up, James, run!
Hey,
it.
what was that? Oh, that's the first one I saw. Yeah. Okay,
It's a waist
James.
spin.
James has done it. All right.
Dead
So,
hooker. That's a dead hooker.
all right. That is 10
Tender
points.
anything.
10 points to James.
Little homage to Charlie Chaplin.
Mine says bitch slapper on it, so I
Oh.
win.
My dog wants to be involved.
Give yourself 10 points so we can move
dog.
along.
Your dog is absolutely allowed to join in.
Seamless, folks. Seamless.
All right. Round 5 is called ¿Cómo estás?
No.
Bien, merci. Et toi? Auf Wiedersehen, Bratwurst. That's my best German, by the way. Or let's test your ability at foreign languages. I know the Canadians here are obviously very fluent in French, of course. And I believe my man Geoff here gets around pretty bueno in old Espanol. I will assume, due to Haleigh Frankie's geography, that she waxes poetic in 𝓕𝓻𝓪𝓷𝓴𝓲 or perhaps German on the side. So,
to in German.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
She's huge with
I
Nest
speak-
Pierce Indian. I get it now. Yeah.
I speak Tongerian. We have our own Tongerian. I don't know if you've noticed.
all right. So, since I did not want to give anyone an unfair advantage, and because I like to show off and humiliate you all at the same time, I will say a sentence. I will say a sentence in Japanese, once at natural speed, once at a slower teaching pace, and then back a third time at natural speed. You may use your writing utensil to take notes as you listen to it said 3 times.
Did we mention the audience can like play at home and throw an answer up in the comments at any moment?
After I repeat it 3 times, you will repeat the expression back to me. Whoever is closest in pronunciation, my judgment call, will get 10 points for your team. Are you ready? Okay. So listen closely. Get your pen and paper ready. First time, natural speed. 申し訳ございません。名刺がありません.
That was
Okay. That was normal speed. We'll slow it down for you here. 申し訳ございません。名刺がありません. Now back to native.
Can I get it one more time?
You're going to get it one more time at native level, not slow level. 申し訳ございません。名刺がありません. So, and just so you know what you will be saying, well, theoretically, is that sentence loosely translates to, I have no excuse for what a terrible human being I am because I have no business cards on me at the moment.
Oh, I totally misunderstood the game. I thought we were translating, not repeating.
Oh, no, you're repeating. Well, then,
I
no points for you.
Did anyone else feel the same way?
Yeah, those petunias belong in the green sofa.
Which is
All
funny because I said I walk among the flowers in perfect zen is what it means.
Okay.
Well, look at
So-
that. Now we're having some like cross Tongerverse communicationalness. I dig it. What's up, yo?
Then I will repeat since there was that mistake, and that gives it
Tonger.
All right, here goes. Natural speed, slow speed, natural speed. Let's get this done. Natural speed. 申し訳ございません。名刺がありません. Slow speed. 申し訳ございません。名刺がありません. Natural speed, one last time. 申し訳ございません。名刺がありません. So you need to repeat the exact. All right, who's going first? Was that your submission?
Delicious.
That's the closest so far. Pat, all right, that's closer. Pat is now in the lead.
Mushu Gaipan.
James or Geoff?
Delicious.
Musha washa mazin, aqua washa mazin.
I think Pat's was still the best out of the 3 so far. Geoff, you got a chance to steal here.
Right.
Yeah, not happening.
申し訳ございません。名刺が買えません.
That's the closest. Ding ding ding, Geoff. You got 10 points for the Tongerians.
Yeah, congratulations. That was good. You even had like a tone. There was a rasp.
Yeah.
That was good.
I thought about
There was
like
the accent.
Yeah.
I
It was
thought about one of the
beautiful.
guys from that movie Gung Ho in 1986.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, like that dude is like screaming,
That was
"Get back
good.
to work!" Like that dude. Like he's my spirit animal for that.
That
Just
was
coming
great.
right through.
That was good.
All right, back to let's make a
I
deal.
love it.
If you can either keep your 10 points or you could choose what's in box number 1, box number 2, or behind curtain number 3. Or you can keep your 10 points. Play it safe. You're in the lead right now.
Is this us or
Box
them?
Their choice. It's their bonus.
Right.
Box
I
number
hope
one.
that there's like a woman with a pig back behind that curtain. That would make my day.
I tried.
I was gonna say that
Pig kept getting out.
She skipped out on the last moment, so I had to do just a.
That would have been beautiful.
All right, box number one, box number two, curtain behind me, or don't play. You're happy with your 10 points.
I don't know. Like behind the curtain is Wizard of Oz. Box of chocolates is Forrest Gump, and I don't know what you got going in the circular situation there. What are your preferences? What are you feeling? What's the vibe?
I feel like we're being set up.
Yep.
I feel like
3,
there's nothing in any of them.
2.
There's something in all of them.
I'm picking the curtain.
All right.
All right.
Yes.
Because if I had to get up out of my chair and run around, you got to get up out of your chair.
Damn straight.
What does this? I get a sticky note that says, and
Pick
the
up
winner
the
is
last digit. It's going to be 14.3. 14 points.
I love it.
So you take off their 10 and you add 14. They wagered their 10. They gave up the 10. So they should have 15 total points.
Y'all have just the strangest points rules.
Oh,
That's all right.
I
It's
see
your
what you're
Tonger
saying.
version.
Because they could either keep their 10 or they gave it up for a chance at the curtain.
I get it now. I like that better.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right,
Yeah.
15 to 10. Round 6, karaoke, or as you say in the Western Hemisphere, karaoke. Yes. All right.
Nailed it.
In a pseudo tribute, in a pseudo tribute to the classic game show Name That Tune, you have your choice of the following categories, of which I will sing a line or two, and you finish the lyric. If correct, you will get an opportunity for a bonus question worth 5 additional points. Here are your options, Canadians. You can go with the category Jimmy Buffett's favorite town, which gives you a clue to the song. A buffet of Beatles living in the past, or the Beastie Boys' favorite Revolutionary War hero.
I don't know.
I like them all, but Pat, you got to pick because you probably don't know Beastie Boys at all.
So Margaritaville sounds like a good place, and it's 5 o'clock somewhere there. So
That is true.
All right. We'll go with that one. I'm going to go just straight to the chorus on that one. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my
long loud shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know. Boom, 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 boom.
Don't blame me just because I'm the only girl here. That's not fair.
It's my own damn fault.
Who said this
That's
show is
absolutely correct. Thank
so,
you.
Well done.
yeah, the bonus question is, by the end of the song, who is ultimately to blame for Jimmy's condition? Is it a woman or someone else?
He just said it.
Own damn
I
fault.
know. All right. So then that means you get a total of 15 points, 10 for the question and 5 for the bonus.
And 4 for the beauty of tone and pitch.
It was
I was
beautiful.
gonna say, don't
nice.
expect good
Nice.
singing skills from.
I'm going to say we're going to start a new show called
Frank-
Pat Sings the Classics.
Yeah.
Frankie and Jeff, you get the remaining 2. Do you want a buffet of Beatles living in the past or the Beastie Boys' favorite Revolutionary War hero?
I'm just going to say I would love to hear him sing Beastie Boys. I think that would be so fun.
I might not know the Beastie Boys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure if I'm gonna know it, but you know what?
Jeff knows it. You're good.
I was gonna say, you rock it. This is all you.
Really?
I
feel like
don't.
every, like,
You better go
mid-range
Beatles.
dude.
And you might want to go with the
More
Beatles.
I was gonna say I would be more likely to know the Beatles, probably.
We're doing the Beatles, yeah.
Yeah, you can do the Beatles. And then I'll just, for fun, I'll give you what the Beastie Boys one was going to be. All right, Beatles. I think this is in chorus 2, maybe. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be.
Oh, that's a tough one. That is a tough one.
You chose that one?
I know, like
That is their most obscure, but it is.
Jingle bells.
I'm
It's like picking a
not
Bama team from
happy
like the
as
Gene
I
Stallings
used to
era to point
be.
2 and a half. Like, what are we doing?
There's a shadow hanging over me.
Do you guys not take like music appreciation in high school? Like, what's going on? Come on.
We didn't.
James-
No,
Why
excuse me,
Well,
but
look.
we don't
Had
see the charts in this. In this
Go, I don't
James,
know.
James just gave you the answer in that
Hey.
he actually said the right answer in that murmuring over there.
Murmuring, classic, incredible, talented, and handsome.
I'll let you hear my version
Brilliant,
one more
well
time.
done.
Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be.
Do you think that was going to
I know
help
the-
for a second time? No.
The
It's,
lyrical
fell out of my chair.
part of it. I know the melodic remainder of it. but I
I'm
don't
going
know
to tell you
lyrical
what, the
remainder of it.
Tongerians need to take over your playlist selection for next time. I'm just going to go ahead and grab that away from you. Next
Yeah,
time,
we're gonna
we
add
get
some
to pick
Sweet
the
Brown.
song.
Ain't nobody got time for that remix. I mean, we're gonna do some real music up in here.
I'm going to get some meatloaf rolling.
No points
I love the
awarded.
fact that I actually gave you the answer.
Yeah, and they still didn't get it. I tell you what, you get to answer the bonus question anyway, just for 5. Which Beatles are still living and which are no longer with us? So you basically have to name all 4 Beatles. Which ones are alive? Which ones are deceased?
Ringo's still kicking, ain't he?
Yeah, Ringo's still doing his thing.
Ringo's still kicking. Paul McCartney
I think he's
is
still driving the train.
kicking. I think Paul McCartney's still kicking, yeah.
Mhm.
George
Yeah.
Harrison,
I think he's around. I think
Is
he's
he?
still got oxygen in the lungs.
Does he?
I believe he
Okay.
does. I believe he
And
does.
we all know John Lennon decided that he was just gonna head on home, take a comet ride.
He lost his head over things, so
I mean, listen,
All
I
right.
understand those things happen.
All
He
right.
is still alive in the Canadian province of Alaska with Elvis.
Oh,
And
I
Tupac.
knew. I was gonna say I knew Tupac was asking me to go to Alaska for a reason. There we
That's
go.
why.
No.
Can
Well,
we
those-
split points? How does that work?
All fascinating. Well, no,
With
not on,
Jaden
not, on,
Pink.
not on a bonus question. So actually, they are incorrect. George Harrison is also no longer breathing.
Aw.
So yeah,
not in the Tonger verse that we pulled that from.
No,
So we're
sorry.
gonna
On our
challenge that answer.
timeline, George Harrison actually is scheduled to be on our Tonger podcast this coming week. So
Check it
you're on
out.
the
There
wrong
you go.
timeline.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
It's going to be
And,
a great
like
show.
Greg-
Grab chair. Check it out. George Harrison,
Yeah.
great guest this week
Yep.
from the Beatles.
From the Beatles.
James, this is just for you. Okay, so it's now. Here's a little story I got to tell about
3 young men I know so well.
3 bad brothers. You know,
Oh,
so
that's it.
well.
They went
All
way
right,
down.
all
in
right.
That's the
history.
whitest, cleaned up version of that possible.
I'm a failure.
Okay. I tell you what. Let's in the interest of time. Oh, we can do 2 more. I think
I'm
round
just gonna
7.
say that my son remembered me on Father's Day and sent me a message.
Okay.
Happy Father's Day.
Did the test
I just
come
want
back
y'all to know.
positive or what?
Sorry?
The test came back positive, eh?
Yeah,
It's
they
yours.
came back positive and now he wants money. So
Well, that's what you sign up for. Too bad.
apparently.
All right. The name of this game in round 7 is Famous Names, where I will name a category, for example, like shoe brands, and the teams will go back and forth. For example, Nike, Adidas, New Balance, Jimmy Choo, Prada,
Who's first?
etc. The Tongerians get to go first. They're behind here until there is a repeat or too long of a pause, or they just give up. So here is your category: NFL teams.
Are you for serious? I can't even. I have to go with the Dolphins.
Joey's
immediately 'cause-
JoJo's got this one.
Okay, good, because I got the Dolphins from Dad, and that's it.
All right, now it's your
Arizona.
turn.
Arizona Cardinals.
So we're just
Okay.
naming team.
Yeah, until you run out
Oh,
or you can't name one. Can you name them all?
do it.
Don't repeat
Wait.
one though.
All right. Miami Dolphins, New England Patriots, Buffalo Bills, New York Jets.
He's gonna go name them
Just
all.
one. Just one. Just one.
Well, yeah, and she named the Dolphins.
You
I
told me
think
to
you've
name
already
them all.
lost.
Oh,
You told me to name them all. I'm naming the whole league. I'm starting the AFC East, and I'm going down the damn list. I'm challenging this. I'm challenging it.
Yeah.
Jackson.
Well,
Tonger.
I'm also
Throwing the damn flag.
the appellate judge. You renamed the Dolphins, so I got to give the points to the
Throwing the damn
Prophets,
challenge flag. I said the
Yeah.
Miami Dolphins.
and so
You
did
said the
she.
Dolphins.
Is that-
DAUPHINS.
Oh,
like in New
Dolphins.
Orleans.
Yeah.
That's not a
Oh,
team.
Dolphin
Ken.
Alabama's.
That's a new-
Yeah.
That's a
All right,
high
we gotta-
school team.
Here's one more. Name this.
Yellow card.
The name of this game is Famous
Yellow
Names. Here is the category.
Wait, what points did we get?
You
we
get
won
10
that.
points. Yeah, you get 10 points. Don't worry, there's going to be more opportunities to get more. All right.
There's always more opportunities to get more in the Tongerverse.
I think at this time we
Name-
should probably look at the scoreboard and maybe mention the total. I just think it's appropriate, just in case there's people out there that are just listening.
All right. Well, the Soaring
Oh,
Profits are bulldozing ahead the way Canadians do. 35-15 over the Tongerians.
You know what? The
So-
Tongerians just feel very generous
Tonger-
today on Father's Day, and we
Thank
just
you.
want you to be. We just want you guys to be ahead and feel good about yourselves.
Well, Jeff's
they
got a
do.
dead hooker beside him there in the hotel. So.
All
She was
the
alive
more
yesterday.
reason.
What do you want from me?
The Coke was tainted. It's not his fault.
Right.
Not.
Listen, aneurysms just happen out of nowhere, man. I tell you.
Suspect, though.
They do.
All right.
Yeah.
The name of this game is still Famous Names. Name countries in Central and South America. Name them one at a time, Jeff, not all at once.
You can name all of them at once if you want to. It's our
Yeah.
Tongerverse.
Central. Go ahead, Tonger.
Oh, we're starting. There you go. You
Yeah.
take this one because guess what? Geography is not my game either.
Honduras.
All right.
James, please help here. I will lead with
This is you.
You
go
said
ahead.
South America.
Central.
Or Central and South America.
I said Chile.
I happen to know them all.
I'm gonna go ahead and just.
Oh, you said
take
Chile. Okay. So, Jeff,
That's all you. I'm gonna have a
Ecuador.
snack.
what is it, Jeff? I'm sorry.
Ecuador.
Ecuador. Okay. Back over to the Soaring Canadians.
Brazil.
Brazil. All right. Walliner.
This one's from my girl Rocky. El Salvador.
El Salvador. All right.
Venezuela.
That is still a country. All right.
Paraguay.
Oh, free Paraguay, baby.
That's where I was
Free
going. with the next
Paraguay.
one. Paraguay.
Free Paraguay.
The Tongerverse.
You're
is
saying
already free
Central and
Paraguay.
South?
Yep.
Mexico.
There you go.
I could have got
All right.
that one.
Jeff.
Guatemala.
Oh, I love Guatemala.
Yeah,
What was
yeah.
the first one you said? What was the first country you said?
Honduras.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So Guatemala and Honduras. All right.
Aren't you supposed to be keeping score over there? Excuse me.
Yes. Sort of. But yeah, when I feel like it. All right. Soaring Profits.
It's
What
right.
was that a country?
Belize. Right in the
Belize.
center.
There you go. Isn't the center? It's kind of on the right side there. Just above the Yucatan Peninsula.
Riveting.
Anyway, I digress. Okay. Jeff.
Costa Rica.
Oh, yeah. Nice one. All right.
Shit.
Frankie's
3,
distracting us by eating with tongs. It's just
2,
not fair. I call
1.
Cuba. I don't know.
Okay.
What are we calling that?
You can
That's-
call it all you
that's,
want. This is delicious pineapple.
Cuba does not count. That is a wrong answer there, Pat. I'm
It's not even
awarding
attached to South America. and I know.
Oh, and I was
awarding
going
the
Central.
yeah,
no.
that's in the Caribbean. I'm
Caribbean.
awarding 10 points to the Tongerians.
This is what happens when you distract people with snacks. You get
That was
points.
It is a.
We
It
have
is
a
an
remaining list.
I
Is there-
I
what is-
think that got edited out of Sun Tzu's The Art of War, but it should have been in there.
Should be
Should have
eating
been
with
in there.
tongs. Yes.
Just distract your enemies by eating with tongs. All right, 35-25.
Granny Lynn absolutely was there doing that, but you
All
know
right.
they just like partied a little too hard and they forgot, and that's why it didn't end up in the book.
All right, here we go. Round
I feel
8.
like Frankie and I are kind of linked in what we know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it.
Now for an homage to the game show, The Dating Game.
Ooh.
So I would like for each of you to tell me where you would take me on our first date. I will
Oh, I
award
was hoping that I
I
was
will
questions
award
about
100
Pat.
points to the. I will award 10 points to the best answer. Admittedly, Pat has the upper hand here. So, who would like to go first?
Can I lead off, Mark?
Sure.
Yes.
Please.
Let me pull you in close here, Mark. Let's get a little bit romantic here, pal.
It's getting a little hot in here.
First off, after a fantastic drive on a bullet train in Japan, we would head off to a beautiful capybara oasis.
Oh, I'm getting wet.
Where I would pull you in close. I would drink a hot sake with you. Whisper sweet nothings into your ear. Nibble a little. We all know nibbling. Everyone out there knows nibbling.
I don't know if it's the capybara or if it's Pat. I love it.
Well, no, because some of them get that tongue thing. They get that.
Is anyone not turned on right now?
I'm just saying.
I'm rethinking my whole lifestyle. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying this is a win-win. We all win.
I'm just sort of heavy breathing on my mic here. But now I'd give you a slap on the ass and send you home like a good Christian that I am.
Tissue?
Getting me hot under the collar.
All right, Pat. That's who can top Pat there? Somebody from the 𝓕𝓻𝓪𝓷𝓴𝓲'𝓼?
He can't even talk. He's just lost all ability to use words. Words are hard. He's going to cut this clip out and replay it over and over again.
Geoff reaches over, slaps the dead hooker, and be like, "Why couldn't you be like that?"
That's exactly what I said, and that's what led to the cascade of events. That anyway. So I would pick you up in my beautiful broken down '89 pickup with a ice cold pack of Busch Light, and I would take you to the place that your heart has been singing to go to since the day you were born, old boy.
Oh, Geoff, a man after my own heart. Woo, Geoff just steps up to the plate, calls his shot, and it's over the fence, baby. Woo. I don't know if you other two should even try, but I feel like the woman's got a shot. I feel like James
I don't know. I think I've already just been beat out by two other men. I think I'm already in third place over here. Being you're from Tongabama, I suppose that I would have my good friend Bernie take you to her favorite place ever in the world, Big Sioux River. And I suppose I would probably tell you some silly little stories about when I was a little girl and probably talk more about myself than you want to hear about anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and let the other two win. There you are.
But are you his cousin?
It's your Tonger verse, and listen, I'm not going to judge.
I feel like if you're cousins, we already lost.
Yeah, if you guys are related in any facet whatsoever, it's over.
It sweetens the deal. Are you kidding
I brought
me?
small rodents, and it's not the same.
James, you want to take a shot, or you just
absolutely. Well, Mark, I think I would take you for a small walk to that special place where you like to smoke cigars, and I would take out one of those cigars, and I would roll it ever so gently on my thigh and slide it into your opening mouth. And then I would light it. And while you recite it, the most zen information into my awaiting ears, I would gently rub the bunions of your feet, sliding my hand slowly up your calf, up to your thigh, until that's about it.
Sounds like you got a connection there, James.
I don't know how to score this one because
he was even speechless. I think.
Tell me why it is the Soaring Prophets Need a podcast when you do so well on OnlyFans. Like,
don't think we haven't had that conversation over and over and over again.
It's tough because I didn't foresee this, but
I think
collectively the Soaring Prophets had a higher score, but the overall individual highest score would go to Geoff. So how do we do this? You both get 5 points.
Okay,
seems fair.
Sure, why not? I love it.
All right, there you go.
I like it.
Okay,
well done, Geoff, carrying the team over here.
All right, this is going to be a quick fire. I'm going to do 3 by request from Haleigh Frankie was some movie trivia. And so I am going to say a quote from a famous movie, but I will not be acting it out in any way. I'm just going to deadpan deliver the quote, and you have to tell me what movie it is from. We're just going to do 3 movies.
Are we raising hands? What are we doing?
I'm watching for hands. Okay, so first hand that pops up, if you get it right, 10 points. If you get it wrong, -5. That way you're not just like throwing your hand up. I know it. And then you don't know it. All right. Ready to go? All right. Here we go.
If I throw up my hand, can Pat answer?
Let's just see how that goes.
Let's just find out.
All right. Game of rules and law.
All right. Quote number 1. I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
I know what that is. Isn't that Midnight Cowboy?
Yeah, but you got to raise your hand and let me call on you.
What was this?
You did.
What was this up here? Be watching my tongues, yo. I got extra hands trying to begin your attention, miss.
Again, any fucking questions of this millennium.
10 points to the emotionally
The emotionally unstable Tongerian
unhinged
up the screen. I will take it. I
It
will
should be
take
40,
points for
40.
being unhinged. Oh, yes, I will.
All right, 44. Next quote. You talking to me? Okay, Pat.
You got to be talking to me because there's nobody else here. You must be talking to me.
What's the movie?
Oh, shit. I got another fucking movie.
Yeah. That was the point.
I told you I'm going to poorly act it, but I will say the line. You tell me the movie.
I don't know the movie.
Oh, -5.
Sorry, James.
And isn't it supposed to be 40-40? Didn't they get 10 for hers?
Yeah,
I didn't notice that.
Again, with the we're just okay. We're gonna play distracted bibulous games. I understand.
and then you're going to go down 5 to 35.
I get it.
Do you want to try to steal Tongerians, or is that beyond your knowledge? All right, that is from.
It's not Scarface.
No, it's from Taxi Driver.
There it is. God damn it.
You talking to me? He actually, Pat, finished the lines. He just didn't know what it came from.
No.
All right. Here is the next one. Say hello to my little friend. All right, Geoff.
And that one is from Scarface.
That is indeed from Scarface. 10 points.
That was just anticipatory trivia question, Tonger. Yay me.
All right.
I was saying this rapid fire is pretty slow.
Look what I'm dealing with here.
They
All right.
think a bit slower in Tonga Band.
Let's do the final hot seat Jeopardy.
Final
All right. Here's how this works. You've got pen and paper there, correct? Okay. You will write down a wager of your team's current total points, wagering one question without talking to each other. And here's the twist. If you get the answer correct, your team gets the answer correct, you will get the lower of the team's bids. So, for example, if Frankie bids 143 points, well, she doesn't have that, so she can't. If she bids 43 points and Geoff bids all 50 and you get it correct, you'll get the 43. You get the lower amount. And if you get the answer wrong, you lose the higher bid. You'd lose all 50. This is to prevent the inverse where someone could just do 0 and all your points and you'd either get them all or you'd lose everything. So, yeah, if you get it right, you get the lower bid. If you get it wrong, you lose the higher bid. Everyone understand? So wager wisely, write down your bid, and you're going to hold up your folded piece of paper throughout the duration so that I know you're not cheating or changing. And before you make your wager, your final category is languages spoken in Alabama. Okay, if you're ready with your wagers, we'll go forward with the question. Ready? Okay, here we go. Yeah, let's hold those wagers up so that I know no one changes them. Well, don't show me what the. Okay, yeah, all right. All right. Okay, here's the question, Geoff. I don't see your wager, Geoff. There you go. All right. While English is arguably the most widely spoken when you include the backwoods dialects that are dubiously derivative of the King's English, English is number 1. Spanish is undoubtedly the second most widely spoken language in Alabama. But what is the third most widely spoken language in the state of Alabama? And if any of you get it right for your team gets it right.
Do I raise my hand or do I?
No, you can talk it out and have an official answer. You can write it down. But I'll give you a few seconds.
Wait, do we go first, or how's it go? Because we are going to give them the answer.
I'm gonna give them the answer.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you write it down with your bid there then?
Oh, okay.
That's good. Yeah, I didn't think this one through. You really should have done a better job getting a host. That's all I'm saying.
I think we got an amazing host. This has been so fun. I don't care if anyone watches this show. I'm doing it every other. I'm doing it once a month, and just for the fun. Next time I'm getting drunk though, because I feel like it'd be way more fun.
Let's do some shots. Every time somebody gets a question wrong, we can do some shots.
Shots.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I dig it.
All right. Okay, everyone ready with their responses? And they're not changing their bids while they're doing that.
No.
All right. So let's reveal. Patrick, who do you got?
I am going to go with German.
And how much did you bid?
I wagered 35.
35 points from Patrick. Okay. And James, what did you go with?
I am incredibly shocked. This just goes to show how in sync the Soaring Prophets boys are, because there it is, 35, and at the top, German.
All right. Okay. All right. And now for the Tongerians. Ladies first.
I said Tonganese, and the square root of cheese pizza is what I have wagered.
Oh, that I believe that is German.
Yeah, that counts as German. And a cheese pizza, the square root of a cheese pizza is worth 5 points. Okay. And then Geoff?
I think it's Arabic.
Arabic.
Why the hell I think that? But I'm putting it on the line, baby.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay. So here's what happened. You're all wrong. You're all wrong. And because someone on each team wagered all of your points, it means you all have 0 points by the end of this game.
We went back to the singularity because that's what we do. No, that means that the Tongerverse has won. We've all gone back to the singularity, to the single point. We've all come back to the start. Here we are. Tongerverse wins.
Do you want to know what the answer is?
You get
nothing. You don't even care what the answer
is. Fizzy lifting drinks. The present Dutch husband Tonger wins.
I'll still tell you the answer. I
think because it's our show, we win. You have to beat the home team when you're on the home team's ice, and you guys are on the home team's ice, so I'm sorry.
You have lost.
Mark, what was the answer?
First hot seat.
It's Korean.
No way.
No.
Yeah, because of the automobile plant. There's 2 Korean plants there.
Not
and
even a million years, but I
really is a large enough population. No, German's up where Haleigh is.
That's correct.
I think Mark and aren't they?
I think I win.
I think Mark wins.
Like they fuck their cousins down there, so.
In South Dakota and Tongabama, I mean, South Dakota is kind of the south of the Midwest. It's
nobody.
There you go.
Yeah.
So an anticlimactic end. I guess we could do a tiebreaker. I've got a few more movie quotes.
Arm wrestle.
I mean, we could arm wrestle.
The first person.
I'm ready.
All right. Well,
wait. Oh, left hand. Fine.
Over here, yeah, lefty. I'm not like this is how we're gonna do it because my microphone's over here, yo. What's the movie that I'm thinking of with what's his name? Oh Lord, Rocky.
Over the top.
Over the top. There it is.
That's
I'm your
arm wrestling movie ever.
I'm your movie sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Mark wins again. Hot seat winner is Mark Reed. Congratulations to you from House Tongerian. Good sir.
Here we go.
That was my whole intention the entire time. To just win a game that I wasn't participating in.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. I am Mark, so very proud of you.
Mark, just don't cash the check until next week, pal.
Yeah, no problem.
Deep down inside, and I mean this from deep inside my body. You did.
Are we still in the first date thing?
You did all right.
Thanks.
Oh yeah.
Where's that capybara and what's
I
that?
can't wait
tickling
to
my
rub your feet.
asshole?
I'm telling you right now, a good date always has feet rubbing, and I love rubbing feet. Big
Hey,
fan.
I don't have bunions, but I almost wish I did because of the delicate care you were going to give them.
I was going to give it. I would have rubbed creams on there like you've never ever heard of. But
You're such an old.
we have an
man.
ending for this show, or how's it work?
You're such an
very
old.
Well,
man.
I was gonna applaud. No, I didn't really come up with anything. I just did all the other stuff.